All right, so here's some hints for mile 4. It says that she's making this necklace, and she's placed 12 beads next to each other, and the 12 beads take up 3 inches. So we know 12 beads makes 3 inches. Or over here, I know 12 beads makes 3 inches. So it wants to know how many are going to go on a 13-inch string. Well, this is going to be really hard to figure out if I have to do like just add one. That's not how it works. It's not 1 bead 1 inch. That's obviously not what's happening. So instead, there's like kind of 2 ways I might think about it. Remember, I eventually want to be to 13 inches. And you might ask yourself, well, what can I multiply 3 by to get to 13? That might not be so easy. So instead, try to make this one smaller, and maybe that'll make it easier to work with. So for example, if you can get this down to 1, think about what would be over here, all right? Or you could think about it with a double number line, right? I know 3 inches, 2 inches, 1 inch, so you could think about what that would mean here, right? All right, no, I've got these backwards, don't I? This should be, no, that's inches, that's beads, right? 12 beads, 3 inches, right? And so if I need to get up to 13 inches, well, I'm actually going to have to go way bigger than that, right? I need to get from 3 to 13 eventually. So but you can see if I can figure out what 1 is, I can get there really easily by just multiplying by 13, right? Same thing here. If you can get to 1, you can figure out what 13 is, okay? All right, on this next one, all you know is that she's got this string of beads, right? And the whole thing we've said is 13 inches, okay? But she's going to leave 1 inch at the end of each string with no beads. So no beads here. That's 1 inch. And no beads here. She's going to leave an inch at each end. So that's 1 inch. And this is an inch. And that's all the hints that I have for you on mile number 4.